USC cornerback, well, now I guess we have to say former USC cornerback, Mekhi Blackmon is a super fun, feisty, outside the numbers, alpha cornerback, can maybe kick inside in the league, and he's a guy that you're going to like having on your team. He's going to get under the skin of the other team's wide receiver ones. He used to practice every single day against Jordan Addison. Woo! He used to specifically request Jordan Addison because he wants to be the best, and iron does indeed sharpen iron. But there were some questions by a lot of fans, especially who get into the draft when the Vikings traded down the third round and selected him at 102, the final selection of day 2, ahead of some other luminaries in the draft at the cornerback position. There's a couple of questions, right? But former Viking star running back Robert Smith from back in the day said basically what everyone was thinking at that time. So Robert Smith, after the Blackmon pick, tweeted this out. Actually, day after. It's hilarious hearing draft gurus and YouTube internet experts. Wait, that's me. In utter shock over the Blackmon pick because they had him graded as a 6th rounder. I'll put my faith for now in the people that scout for a living and decide to take him at the end of the 3rd. And Robert Smith is right here, where the Viking scouting staff, it's not just Kwesi, it's not just Brian Flores, it's the scouting staff, it's the director of college scouting, it's everyone putting in the work and formulating a big board, and they saw Mekhi Blackmon as a 3rd round value, even though some of the charts and some of the mock drafts and some of the ratings from Pro Football Focus or ESPN or whoever had him ranked below a couple other cornerbacks, which is fine. And Robert Smith, if you don't remember Robert Smith, children, you're in for a treat. Robert Smith was a dude back in the day, man. A fantastic running back coming out of the Ohio State University, and he was just a guy that made the offense work. Like, he was the underrated part of the 98 Vikings offense. He had 4 straight 1,000-yard seasons to round out his career. 15-21 on the ground his final season, 2000. Walked away at 28 years young on his own terms. Really respect that. Had a 4.8 career yards per carry. And when he got in the open field, he was a long striding running back. Like, he just was a glider out there, and he was just a tough dude, a good running back, and really smart and cerebral. Really like when he's doing commentary in college football now. Just really awesome stuff, man. Love it. And yeah, people were picking the Blackmon pick apart because look who was still on board for day 3. Kaylee, who everyone saw as a potential 1st round pick, but of course he was destined for the stupid Eagles. Clark Phillips III out of Utah, a guy that I love, pound for pound, one of the toughest corners in this draft, as well as put the clamps on our guy Jordan Addison when USC and Utah squared off for the 2nd time. But, Darius Rush, Terrell Smith, Corey Trice, who fell due to medicals, Jacorian Bennett, Travis Hodges Tomlinson, of course, in that mix too. So, yeah, I mean, there was a lot of questions of why the Vikings decided to go with Blackmon in this spot. But Blackmon can play. Blackmon is just a tough dude. Started Colorado, transferred to USC last year, and as Vikes Insider pointed out, Blackmon was the 2nd highest graded cornerback last season, PFF. Blackmon had 85-plus grades in both man and zone coverage. The only other cornerback to do that was Devin Witherspoon, who of course was the first cornerback off the board at number 5 to Seattle. So I don't know. Like, hey, I'm gonna put my faith in Kwesi. I'm especially gonna put my faith in Brian Flores and the scouting department as of right now. And hey, if they deem Mekhi Blackmon as the guy to take in the 3rd round at 102. Who are we to judge at this point? Unless he doesn't work out, and then we can judge a lot. Again, just like Robert Smith said, I'll put my faith for now in the people that scout for a living. For now is the operative word. So right now, got to have faith in the scouting department. Got to have faith in Kwesi. Got to have faith in Brian Flores until they prove us otherwise, which usually doesn't take very long. But we'll see, man. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. Former Vikings legendary running back Robert Smith hilariously roasts the draft experts and gurus over the Mekhi Blackmon pick. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts and his thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Once more the work, put a little something in the Venmo. But to next time, Skull Production Value.